Do not explain any money from your sibling or your parents as a gift. Explain that money as a support. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about all the lists of documents you need to submit to prove your funds. Remember I told you in the last video, your proof of funds, it doesn't stop at putting money in your account. Your proof of funds is complete only when you have explained how you got that money and when you submit the right documents for your funds. Okay, before we start, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd like you to share and like this video. Thank you. The first document you should be worried about is your bank statement. Now, your bank statement should be about 4 to 6 months printout, preferably 6 months, and you should use, it is advised that you use my bank statement. Okay, it is not the normal printed one. Walk into your bank, tell your bank you need my bank statement, MBS, and they will do it for you. They will send it directly to Immigration Canada, and then they'll give you a ticket number. That number is like a password. You will upload that ticket to the immigration together with your application, so that they can have access to that statement of account from the bank. Got that? Okay. The number 2 thing is you should make sure you have a consistent balance in that account. Don't just submit a statement of account, but make sure your account is speaking what you're saying. Okay? If you're saying you've been earning 700,000 per month, your account should also show the same. Remember, the documents you're submitting will be used to judge the things you said. Okay. Number 3, the number 3 document is you can decide to do a GIC. A GIC is a guaranteed investment certificate, meaning you can open an investment account in Canada, even from your country. Even if you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, you are in Kenya, whatever country you are in India, you can open a GIC account in Canada from your country via your living expenses, 20,635 as at 2025, into your GIC account. Then you submit the GIC certificate to your visa officer in your application. The next thing is your tuition receipt. The receipt you used, the payment receipt that was issued to you when you paid your fees, your deposit and your tuition, you should also submit it, because if you don't, the visa officer will think you did not apply, you did not pay anything at all. So don't forget that. Also, in all you do not forget to submit your provincial attestation letter. It is not part of your proof of funds, but I just remembered this because most people usually forget. And if you do, your application would not even be considered. They won't even open it. They will just squeeze it and throw it to the trash can. You wouldn't want that. Okay? Don't forget that. Now, if you got a scholarship from the school you applied to, some schools give scholarships. If you got a scholarship for your master's, if you got a scholarship for your PhD, your MBA, whatever, make sure you submit the scholarship statement or the certificate you got for that. Make sure you submit that with your application. Don't forget that. Then if you are using someone else if someone is sponsoring your visa, someone is sponsoring your studies, your uncle, your auntie, your mom, your dad, anybody at all, make sure you prove your relationship to that person. The documents you need to prove your relationship with that person are things like birth certificate. Now, if that uncle is related to your mom, submit your mother's birth certificate Submit that uncle's birth certificate showing that they share the same parents or the same mom or dad. And now also submit that uncle's valid ID card, submit your own and submit that of your mom. This is how you prove your relationship with that uncle. Also, submit pictures, all-time pictures, family pictures, anywhere you are seen with that uncle. You should show that. That is also what you can use to prove your relationship. The next thing you should submit for that sponsor is intention. Now, that sponsor will need to do an affidavit for support. They will write a support letter, and then it will be notarized in the court and signed, duly signed. The person should also write a letter indicating why they are sponsoring you, what is going to be their gain in that sponsorship. Okay, if you're taking a study loan from Empower, Passage Loan, make sure you have the loan certificate. Make sure you have the certificate. You're going to upload it for them in the application. Take this from me. If you're going to use a study loan from Empower and Passage, this is a bonus. Make sure you have your living expenses cash in your account. Most applications are being denied. People that used study loans, they are being denied because they don't have the living expenses. Canadian immigration wants you to have that living expenses. Very important. Don't miss it. Gather all these documents. You're going to put all of them in one PDF. Line them up in one PDF. The way you told your story, your fund story, should also align with how you lined up your documents, so that when the visa officer is reading your story of the funds, they are seeing documents that backed it up. Do you get that? These are the list of documents you need for your proof of funds. Now, if it is a self-sponsorship, you don't need an affidavit of support because you're sponsoring yourself. You don't need to give any affidavit of support of any kind. Now, there are some mistakes people make. I'm going to explain those things to you now. When your sibling or your mom, your dad gives you some money. When I say some money, I'm not talking about 50% of the money you need. Because anyone that gives you 50% of the money you need, even 40%, in fact, 30% of the money you need for your travel is a sponsor. Make that person a co-sponsor. Now, if your mom or dad gives you some money, let's say 5,000 CAD, it is not a gift deed. Please, listen. What I'm about to tell you, you won't hear it anywhere else. No one else will tell you this. If your sibling, a blood-related sibling, your mom, your dad, gives you money for your study, it is not a gift. It is a support. Why is it a support? It is a support because a gift is seen as a one-time thing. One time, like, I'm gifting you. But a support is seen as a continuous happening, continuous event. Now, a sibling will always keep supporting you. Do you get that? A sibling will continue supporting you. Your parents will continue supporting your studies. But someone that gifted you might not gift you again. So, do not explain any money from your sibling or your parents as a gift. Explain that money as a support. Okay. I'm happy that you've learned something today. Please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Don't leave this channel. Bye-bye.